2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Shenton Park or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Take a sip of your coffee. Settle into your seats.
Makes me feel so good.
Jodie and Hayesy, Adelaide's favourite way to wake up.
I'm right here where I wanna be. There ain't nobody stopping me.
I mean, we say it each and every Monday, but thank God it's here. You know what I mean? Like you and I spent the whole weekend going, God, when are we going to see each other again? When are we going to do our radio show?
Oh, didn't it drag? Didn't the weekend just drag? Like Saturday night was like, oh, God, hurry up. I'm going to go to bed early.
Yeah.
So Sunday can hurry up and we can fly through that and get to Monday morning. Here we are, James.
Oh, and I want to ask you how your weekend is, but I already know the answer to that question. You just work both days, so that's boring.
Oh, I did work both days and very much a mixed bag on the footy front. Crows were magnificent.
Crows, I'm telling you, look the goods this season.
Yes.
That you reckon?
Well, let's just hold fire. You can't get a good read against the Kilda, it would seem.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just
However,
the Kilda supporters, sorry about that, but I think your team might be garbage.
Conversely, Port Adelaide just had a really tough day on the park against the Pies.
It was only 91 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just only. I didn't see the whole game, but according to my mother, Colleen, did Collingwood kick 10 goals in a row at one point?
Well, probably.
Oh,
that sounds about right.
Oh.
That sounds about sort of Collingwood in a third quarter-ish type setup. Yeah.
Sort of vibes, right. Okay, it's not
Pretty
great.
good. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was lovely, thank you. I had a ball on Saturday night.
As in, like, you went to a ball or like I had a ball?
No, I went to a ball and had a ball.
Right, okay.
There was a bit of an incident that I'll talk about in just a moment.
Oh, no.
Where I nearly cost myself dearly.
Oh, boy.
I will explain.
A ball incident. Okay, just leave it at that.
A great big ball incident.
Could be so many different things.
Yep.
Producer Molly, how are you feeling? Good weekend?
Yeah, good. What did I do? What was the
You had an
highlight?
engagement party, mate.
Yes,
you told us. Didn't it? It was at Modbury,
right.
which is 45 minutes from your house.
Oh, very good.
Very far.
Exciting
But
stuff.
great time. Good to see everyone. I went to a pet shop, saw some animals. That was cute.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Well,
Was there an intent to buy a pet or?
Oh, I just had to get some stuff. But every time I go there, I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to be one of those freaks that has, 7 chickens, 3 horses, 2
Yeah, right.
dogs. That's my real dream.
Yeah.
Okay, but you live in an apartment, so.
yes. Where do you think you're going to keep these horses, Producer Molly?
Look, a girl
Just tie
can
them up
dream.
at the front. It's not the old Western anymore.
Imagine a
Can't
girl.
tie up your horse at the front. Needs a stable.
Definitely does.
Oh, what about this? It's the final week to get yourself exclusive invitations for Nova's Red Room featuring Cyril. Friday night is happening.
Friday night.
Hasn't that crept up?
2 Friday nights in a row for me. However will I survive?
Fantastic. All right. So exclusive invitations. First batch is coming up before 7 o'clock. We've got some Port Adelaide tickets to give away this morning as well for their clash against Richmond at Adelaide Oval this weekend. And coming up next, Jodes, tell us what's going on.
The ball incident. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Everything you need to know.
You didn't get carried away in some sort of spot, did you?
No.
Your wallet didn't almost open up, did it?
I certainly almost had to.
Okay. Open up to us next, please. It's Jodie and Hayesy. Well, someone was fancy on the weekend, went to a ball, la-di-da.
I did. I had a girls' night out, went to, with my little crew from Channel 10, went to the ANZ Community Ball. They had one of those live auctions, Hayesy.
Oh, they're dangerous. They're so dangerous because you're trying to press everyone around you.
Oh, well, no, that's not necessarily me.
That's what you were doing, weren't you? You were just flapping your wallet. Hey! Call me Moneybags on here.
I definitely was not doing that. In fact, I wasn't paying enough attention. So what happened was we got up to one of the auctions items. I think it was like item number 10. So we were fairly deep in the auction. And I think it was like a premium wines for a year plus a dining experience for 12 people with Chonglo or something. Anyway, it was worth $25,000.
Wow.
Bearing in mind this money goes to charity, so, tax write-off and all that sort of stuff. At that point, I was sitting next to my boss's partner and we were just having a chat, and I had noticed that the wine had run out on the table. And he goes, "That's fine. All you have to do is just put up your hand and one of the waiters will come over
This happens.
and bring a new bottle of wine." I went, "Yeah, cool." me, again, not paying attention to what was going on stage.
Auctioneers have got sharp eyes for errant hands in the air.
Bronte Manuel, don't worry, he was onto it, because at the point where I put up my hand for some more Savvy B, he has looked in the crowd and pointed at me and gone, Jodie. And I'm like, what just happened? Do you know where the bid was at this point? $16,000. $16,000. So I start going, no, don't clap that. Don't clap that. Can you imagine me going home to my husband and saying I spent $16,000, which I don't have, by the way, on a dining experience?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Goodness sake. So I start frantically going, no, Bronte, no. I just wanted to order some more Savvy B.
See, is that what did you cancel it straight away?
I did. I went,
or do you sit there and just pray to the heavens that someone outbids you?
someone outbid anyway. But at that point, when he saw my panic-stricken face, he knew that I was not the real deal.
Yeah. Do you remember when I went to that charity event and I was sitting next to Dan from the Hilltop Hoods?
Oh, yes, you've told this story ad nauseum. Remember that time I went to a ball and I was sitting next to the guy from Hilltop Hoods? Yeah, go.
Yeah, my mate Dan. Next time I saw him, I was like, "G'day, mate, good to see you." And he was like, "Nice to meet you." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? What about the night we shared together?" He ended up buying a tinny. It was a genuine tinny for about 10 grand that night.
That is unbelievable.
Yes, and I think he was sitting next to his wife and she was just shaking her head. And I remember we'd have these nights at the Central District Footy Club.
Oh, dear.
And obviously the players would get a few brews in and get nice and generous. And I remember one night, a guy by the name of Scotty Dutchke spending about $200 or $300 on a giant pepperoni sausage. And all the lads taking a bite out of Scotty's sausage. And can you imagine the disgusting breath that we had just heading into town after a few beers and pepperoni sausage? Just, you know those ones? Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
Sorry about that.
I think my husband would have been more pleased if I had have come home with a big pepperoni sausage as opposed to $16,000 worth of fine dining.
Warning, the following segment is for mature audiences only and may contain adult content, graphic language and nudity. Not that you'll see it. If easily offended, well, you're about to find out just how easily.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jodie and Hayes's Naughty at 6:40.
Naughty.
That risque stuff, that bluer stuff before we straighten up after 7 o'clock. That's what this is all about.
And I most definitely woke up this morning and I thought I really need to talk to Hayesy about bionic willies.
Yes, you do. Thank you for getting this off your chest, Jodes, and thank you for sharing. I think it's a space we can all learn from.
You are so welcome. Okay, so more than 600 men were given bionic willy operations in the UK last year. Now, when I talk to you about bionic willies, do you know what they are?
Well, I'm thinking like some sort of fake willy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretend willy.
How do I know so much about it?
Okay, so this is basically a last resort. So if Viagra hasn't helped you, then this is the type of operation that is for you. It sounds gross. So flexible rods are put into the organ, which allow the man to bend it into place. In another operation, a water pump, I repeat, a water pump is placed in the scrotum to pump up the penis.
I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure.
Oh, but the first one's okay?
The first one.
You're down for a flexible rod in your willy?
The first one is funny enough. I mean, imagine being in that situation, particularly if you're a young lady or a young man, you're like trying to please your partner. You're like, what's going on? You're not into me. You're like, hang on a second. Let me just bend it into place. Now, do you think I'm interested?
Now, hang on. Just let me get my water pump so I can put it in my ball sack.
What an arousing moment.
What is not sexy about this whole situation? The problem with this, though, the procedure costs around £9,000. I don't know what that is in Australian, but that doesn't sound cheap.
It could be, what, $15,000, $16,000?
Yeah. So, what about this, though? The average age of the man having the procedure was 57.
Oh,
Feels
that's
quite...
my dad.
Oh, my gosh.
No, thank you.
Why'd you have to bring your dad and his bionic willy into it?
Now thinking about
Produce
it.
a Molly?
The old rod in the penis for Mr. Molly.
It's a joke. That is a good joke.
Jodie and Hayes's Monday morning joke off.
Absolute best way to start your work week. Just a little injection of humour.
Oh, yes.
We'll do our best to provide it for you.
That's what we like to do on a Monday morning. Joining us is producer Molly, who is truly awful in this space. So bad.
No, you're going to bring us down again, producer Molly. We're going to
most
clean up the
likely.
pieces. All right. What have you got? You're sort of channeling your best dad jokes.
Yeah.
Short, sharp, those ones that sort
Punchy.
of leave you rubbing your forehead with two fingers, you know? Like, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
We've learned to put you first, just to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Rip it
for
off,
the best.
rip it off.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months.
I get it. Do you get it, Joe?
Yeah, I got
I'm
it.
sorry about that, Jodes.
No.
Get yourself back up. It's okay.
Okay, all
It's
right.
okay. It's okay. So I'm sorry about that. The producer Molly likes it, so that's all that matters.
That is all that matters. So you guys might know this about me, but I started up a dating service for chickens.
Oh, what?
True story. But I was struggling to make hens meet.
Oh, that's also very dad joke-like.
That is
It's also
better.
quite funny. There's chickens involved in my joke.
Is there?
What about this? Little Johnny lives on a farm with his family, and his mother asks if he's done his chores. He says, not yet. His mother tells him, well, no breakfast until you do your chores. Now, this really quite annoys Johnny. So he goes to feed the chickens, and he kicks one of the chickens. He goes to feed the cows, and then he kicks one of the cows. And then he goes to feed the pigs, and he kicks a pig. He goes back in for breakfast, and his mother gives him a bowl of dry cereal. He says, how come I don't get any eggs and bacon? And why don't I have any milk in my cereal? She says, well, I saw you kick a chicken, so you don't get any eggs for a week. Then I saw you kick the pig, so you don't get any bacon for a week. And also, I saw you kick the cow. So for a week, you're not getting any milk either. Just then, his father comes down for breakfast and kicks the cat halfway across the kitchen because it's in the way. Little Johnny looks up at his mother with a smile and says, are you going to tell him or should I? I don't get it. I don't get it. Producer Molly gave me that joke.
I gave it, did I? What animal cruelty.
Excuse me.
Excuse
I'm
me.
tipping my hat to you.
Oh,
That's
you.
one of your
He's
best.
done it. He's done it. Still don't get it.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
To know this.
Here's what you need to know. What you need to know with Jodie and Hayesy.
Yeah, let's talk about Sam Jones. Give me an excuse to play the Wombats.
Oh,
There you go.
that's what you're doing there.
All yours, Jodes.
I was like, is there a band called Sam Jones that I don't know
No,
about?
there's not. There's Mr. Jones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so we spoke about this last week. She got into all sorts for posting a video of her picking up and taking away a baby wombat from its mother last week. That video has since been deleted. She wrote on social media, I want to make it absolutely clear that this was never about social media or getting likes. This was not staged, nor was it done for entertainment.
Okay. Can I just say something? She's an influencer. Everything that influencers do is about
for
getting
likes.
likes
Yeah.
and attention.
So thousands signed an online petition calling for her to be immediately deported from Australia and to bar her from ever returning. She's left, but she's left in a blaze of glory because she has had this to say about our Australian government.
Was an incredible mistake, and there hasn't been a moment I haven't regretted it. The same government that is calling for my head is the one that spends millions of your tax dollars to mass slaughter native Australian animals.
Good one, Sam.
And do you feel a bit like, in this instance, it's like you can tee off on your own family, but no one else can? So you can have a crack at your own mum, but no one else can have a crack at your mum. It's like that with the Australian government. We can
100%.
tee off on them.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, but you can't.
All of a sudden, in a situation like this, when a foreigner does it, you're like, well, hang on just a second. I know we were slagging the government not
Yes.
long ago, but how very dare you?
I mean, he's our elbow, right? Leave
That is
him
spot
alone. I don't know too much about this. You're obviously a farm boy, so this whole culling situation.
Well, I think she's more so talking about native animals like kangaroos and possibly emus. We're in a very unique situation in this country where our coat of arms and our national animals, I think a kangaroo is almost in some parts considered a pest. So, for example, when you go back to America, sure, they're not culling and eating bald eagles, are they?
No.
And some of the other national animals around the globe. But that doesn't apply. And everyone's still automatically annoyed by her picking up a baby wombat and separating it from its mother.
Yeah.
So just take the L, Sam.
Yeah.
Go back to the absolute hole that you came from. We don't want you. And how dare you have a go at our government? who's just doing its best.
I don't think she'll be back anytime soon. But anyway, the Home Affairs Minister, Tony Burke, said in a statement on Friday, there's never been a better day to be a baby wombat in Australia.
Spot on. Once again. Do you know, and you know me, Jodes, I love influencers. I have nothing but love and respect for every single influencer.
Since when?
Since never. What are you talking about? Jode, you got a bit fancy on the weekend?
Got a little bit fancy. Went to a ball on Friday night at the Adelaide Oval, but also stayed at the Adelaide Oval Hotel.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah. So for me, that was absolute mum porn because basically I could be at a function and then when I've had enough, I could be from the function in my bed, asleep within about 6 to 7 minutes. And then I was just pondering over the weekend. I thought, if that's my mum porn, there are a whole host of things that get us mums just a little bit overly excited. Do you want to hear them?
Oh, yes, please. Here we go.
When you go to the supermarket and there's a human to scan your groceries for you. Discovering there's one Magnum left on a Monday night as the latest episode of White Lotus drops. The itch on your kid's head is dry scalp, not lice. You unpack all your kids' lunchboxes and every single one is empty. The Saturday morning heat policy kicks in. There's no school sport. Clean sheets, a great book, a cup of tea, a convenient headache and 2 melatonin tablets, and it's only 8:17 p.m. It's mum porn.
Oh my gosh. All right. I think I'll get that too as well. My wife has certainly got some as well. She's got the audio books going.
Oh, yeah, right.
And just cruising around the house.
Yeah.
And when she does things like that, like, oh yeah. She's experiencing mum porn.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
So good.
Oh, very good.
Do you get dad porn? Maybe we can visit that tomorrow.
Oh, maybe. I think it's a very, very different area. It's more, hopefully it's not more literal, but I understand what you're saying. Because I experienced some mum porn, maybe some dad porn as well on the weekend with the cancelled sport.
Oh, how good was it?
Oh, yes. The email came through and said, I went, oh, yeah. Thank you for educating us there,
You're
Jones.
so welcome.
You were made to meet halfway. Expedia were made to plan where halfway is. Expedia, made to travel.
Auckland, LA, Vegas.
Oh my God.
Nova's Red Room Global Tour. Powered by Expedia.
Nova's Red Room.
Let's go.
Let me hear ya.
Cause I can't go.
It's all powered by Expedia. Every time that we've spoken about this, Jodes, we run through the checklist of this tour and just go, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Can you imagine actually getting that call from Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel from 4 o'clock on a Friday? And please, Andrew Hayes, welcome to the studio, a girl who got that call last Friday. And her name is Cassie from Seacliff, and she joins us now. Congratulations.
Yes, Cassie.
So what was going through your mind when you picked up the phone?
Oh, well, I didn't believe it because I could hear Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel speaking about the competition, about to call the winner. And then I thought, well, obviously I didn't win. And then No Caller ID pops up in my car. And I was like, no way. My jaw dropped. I was like, no way. And it took me like 5 to nearly 10 seconds to answer. I was like, oh my God, I need to answer now. And I quickly answered. And
Yeah.
I still feel like it hasn't sunk in. It's crazy.
Well, we're not about to tell you that it's a hoax.
Yep, please don't.
No.
It's legit.
Yeah. So, of all these concerts, Gracie Abrams live in Auckland, Dean Lewis in LA, and then Jelly Roll and Post Malone to cap things off in Las Vegas. What has got you most excited?
Oh, it's so hard to pick. I mean, they're all amazing. I mean, Dean Lewis amazing. Gracie Abrams is just insane. Post Malone as well, though.
Yeah.
He's so cool, isn't he?
Oh, they're so cool. All of them are.
And so, who are you going to take?
I'm going to take my partner.
Okay.
So he's super excited as well.
Yeah, God.
Especially for Post Malone, I feel like.
Yeah.
For him.
100%.
Yeah.
And how did you break the news to your family?
So I had my mother-in-law. I told her I was super excited. I was hoping I'd win this competition. I have all my fingers and toes crossed. And so I replayed the radio recording to her.
Yeah.
But I told her like, oh, I hope I win. Like I was pretending like I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then she got to listen to me win. And she lost it because
Yeah.
she was thinking to herself, oh, you would already know because
Yeah.
they would have already called you because
Yeah.
it's like half an hour in front. But yeah, then she absolutely lost it. And then we have it on video as well, which is really
that's
cool.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
That's nice.
Smart for the gram.
Yeah, might be, yeah.
And Cassie, situation like this, I always think of the lucky partners. So your partner right now gets to go on this ridiculous music
He's
tour.
done absolutely nothing in this scenario.
This has to be worth what? I'd say 1 billion brownie points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're in charge now, Cassie.
Come on, yeah,
You probably
surely.
were in charge before,
I
but
was,
you're extra in charge now.
Yeah, super in charge.
Well, Cassie, we're so excited for you. It's going to be absolutely incredible. You have to send us lots of photos, okay?
Oh, I definitely will, definitely.
Have the time of your life. I don't know how you couldn't with all these absolutely epic performances. So well done.
Thank you.
Jodie and Hayes's sealed section.
Yes, this is a great little opportunity for everyone just to catch up
Yes.
and maybe talk about some of those topics where I'd say is somewhat off limits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not your stock standard conversations that you'd hear around the office. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, Tiff Warne from 10 News First joins us in the studio for her sealed section segment. Good morning.
There she
Good
is.
morning. I would say we do have these topics in our office, Jodes.
Oh, we do quite regularly.
You guys,
truthfully.
you
Nothing's
guys
off limits.
kick things a bit differently there over at Channel 10, don't you?
We have conversations that had to be heard to be believed. All right, let's...
Sometimes they're like, less that stuff, more news stuff. You guys are like, no.
No, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to open up the sealed section, please?
Here we go. I've got a little envelope here. Pass me that. Yep, here we go. Whoa, watch out there. Hang on. Ouch. Oh, gosh. I didn't need to use a knife, but here we are.
Here we are. The topic today is the male contraceptive pill.
This is a thing.
Yeah, so a contraceptive pill for men is on the horizon after early human trials found it to be safe. Up until now, as you well know, Andrew Hayes, the primary male birth control options have been condoms or a vasectomy. That's been your two choices. So the drug, this is how it works. It interferes with the vitamin A signalling, which is necessary for sperm production.
Okay.
So the question is, would you take a male contraception pill?
Oh, to me?
Would you trust yourself each and every day to take this pill at the same time? And that part is very important.
Okay, fellas, I need some help, please. 13 24 10. Are you a male? Would you take a contraception pill? I would, but I would need my wife to be very diligent with it.
Mate.
Because I'm hopeless.
This is-
I can admit to you, Joes, I'm hopeless in this space. I have to feed the cat every night.
Yep.
And every single night I get into bed and I just about shut my eyes and Cara goes, "Have you fed the cat?" And I go, "Ah."
And the cat goes,
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, the cat does that.
cat
Cara's
goes,
like, "Why is he meowing? Have you fed him?" Ah, jeez.
So this is a man, Tiff, who, quite honestly, has to be given an allowance each and every week because he cannot be trusted with money. Therefore, would your wife Cara, and given you've got 3 children, ever trust you to take a pill and prevent more little Hayes children?
Okay, let's not link that to contraception like I'm some sort of sicko
No.
who's breeding kids everywhere. All right, but look, it would be a struggle. I would say for blokes, what would be a bit of a tricky situation is someone who is single.
What?
Could you trust a bloke?
Oh yeah.
If they were single, but you didn't know them very well,
Oh, yeah.
and the bloke
Absolutely
said,
not.
and the bloke said, "No, I'm on the contraceptive pill."
No.
I don't believe it.
Because I feel like if you're a female in your relationship, you would enforce that this bloke, and blokes, so I'll be honest with you, we're idiots. You would take that pill each and every day. But if you weren't in a sustained relationship, a long-term relationship, you wouldn't know if he'd been diligent with it.
Would you trust your partner to take the male contraceptive pill?
I would
And
trust
and
my
he
partner because he's a
prepared-
beautiful angel.
Yeah, but would he be prepared to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Joel. I didn't ask him that. He would if I was like, I'm on the contraceptive pill for the ladies.
Yes.
And I have been since dinosaurs walked the earth. And I said, I'm fed up of this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
He would. But I like to call it preganoid.
Right.
Like paranoid of getting pregnant, that I will take that pill every day religiously to the point where, like, if I think I've forgotten to take it, I'll drive home and check. Done it before.
Right. Yeah, right.
Just in cases.
Because I just feel like morally I would like the boys to take responsibility, but then the question is, can you trust them? Because we've had a lot on our plate for a very long time. So we have our periods, and then we have our babies, and then we stop having babies, and then you have the perimenopause, and then you have the menopause. And you're not even reproducing humans anymore, and all this stuff's still happening.
What's going on?
Do you know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah, I'd see. Okay, I'll say this: if there were blokes, there would be certain blokes in situations who would forget to take the pill. Absolutely, I can guarantee that. But it's not through intent. I don't think blokes would choose not to take it, it's because they're idiots.
Well, gals can
Okay.
forget too, but for me, I've been drilled into it from my Catholic education, all girls school, that you cannot have grown up cuddles or you will get pregnant and die. So it's like ingrained in me.
But also,
And fellas don't have that.
don't you think that they're getting off lightly with just taking a pill? Like the different forms of contraception that we've had to endure over the journey have involved injecting things and putting things in places.
Wow.
13
Not good places.
No. 13 24 10. Get involved in the conversation. Would you trust your partner to have the male contraceptive pill? We'd love to hear from you this morning.
Love to hear from some fellas as well. 13 24 10. Would you take a contraceptive pill? Because it's a new thing for blokes, and we've had it easy for a long, long time.
Yes, you have.
All right, love you to get involved in this. 13 24 10. Bunch of passes as well to the big wedgie up for grabs. Give us a call. 13 24 10.
Jodie and Hayes's sealed section.
The envelope has been cracked, and we are talking male contraceptive pills. There's probably a lot of blokes out there hearing this for the first time, being like, there is such a thing?
Oh, there certainly is. They've done a 28-day trial involving 50 men. It's currently underway. And they're saying that the best case scenario would be a pill for use and compliance. Let's just make it real simple for you blokes, because let's be honest, there's not a lot of trust in this space for your ability to take a pill at the same time each and every day. Having said that, I really like that, okay, finally you've got to start thinking about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
That's a good thing. Tiff Warne from 10 Years First, you said you definitely trust your partner in the space to take it each and every day?
Yeah.
But is that because you know that you would enforce him to?
Yeah.
What if you had to go somewhere for a couple of months? Do you trust that he'd be able to do
Where
it each
am I
and every day?
going? Why isn't he coming?
I don't know. It's your private life.
13 24 10. We're taking your calls this morning. Would you trust your partner to take the pill? And if you're a bloke, would you be prepared to do it? Would you put your hand up and go, I'm going to take some of that responsibility off you ladies?
Yeah.
Let's go to Teresa from Valley View. Hey, good morning, Teresa.
Hey, how you going?
Okay. Is there trust in this space with your husband?
Definitely not.
Why not?
There is no way I would trust my husband to take a contraceptive pill when he forgets to take the bins out.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's only once a week.
Yeah, well, there's lots of other things he forgets that are important too, so there is no way I'll be trusting him with something like that.
Teresa, isn't it sad that we don't feel like the men in our lives have enough brain capacity to be able to take a single pill at the same time every day? That's so good.
I hate that I agree with you.
All right, Teresa, we're going to send you off to the big wedgie. Thanks for your call.
All right, there you go. So I feel like this is a really, really good thing. Like, it's a good thing that we're going down this path.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, as a bloke, and what we all agree on, is that blokes are idiots. I'm not sure that we can be trusted in this.
And yet they father children.
Yes.
Because they forget to take their pill.
Yeah. Okay.
Very interesting conversation. Thank you so much for coming in this morning, my
You're
love.
so welcome.
I'm sorry you had all that traffic on Anzac Highway.
poor
I
thing.
can't
very
wait to moan
sorry.
again this time next week.
Unbelievable scenes.
Hey, have you ever wondered what makes a name sexy?
Oh, yeah.
Have you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so a new study has revealed that men whose names start with a D
Excuse me?
or a T are the biggest hotties, while for women, it's names that begin with an M. Oh, for producer Molly, or J.
Oh, you made
Jodie,
that up.
I did not. That's the
come
actual,
on.
not even
this
kidding.
feels like a stitch up.
No, that
You
is.
sent us this info.
You sent the information.
I hardly read it.
Which I don't know.
I hardly read it.
I don't know what you thought, producer Molly, but when he sent it through, I thought Hayes's trying to say that we're sexy.
I mean, I personally felt that way.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say, ladies.
Yeah.
Are you sure that this is true? Can I test it on you there, Jodes?
Go on.
So what, you say D, is it?
Yep.
D's the name that really, really gets you up and about, isn't it?
100%.
All right, you ready? Darren. Is that working for you?
Darren.
Okay. What about this? Dermot.
I just think Brereton.
Dermot Brereton. What about this? Daryl.
Oh, Dazza.
Okay, I got a couple more for you.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne.
Has that hitting any spots?
Have you ever met any hot Dwaynes?
Never met a Dwayne, to be fair.
Apart from Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Finally, what about this then? Dennis.
Dennis.
Ooh. Producer Molly, you just got a shiver. What was it?
Not a good one.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there like an ex-Dennis?
No,
Oh,
it
wow.
just sounds like someone who's very old.
Yeah. Or very young, Dennis the Menace.
What I've actually just worked out, based on that theory, our entire team, so we got camera guy Josh, boss Josh, and sound guy Todd. all J's and T's.
It all fits this criteria.
Jodie, the only person not to fit into the criteria was the one who sent through the bloody study, and that's
Very
Andrew
good.
Hayesy.
Thank you very much. That's nice, isn't it? So, can we all agree? Is it just me? Can I lay claim to the unsexiest name on the planet? Andrew is not sexy.
It's not that bad.
It's shocking.
Oh,
Andy's slightly better.
Is
you ever
it?
been an Andy?
No, but do you know who's responsible for calling you Andrew, the unsexiest name in the world?
Yeah.
Is the other unsexiest name in the world, and that's Deirdre. Deirdre knows.
How dare you?
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Shenton Park or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.